Good evening, Parkland. Today is Friday, March 1st, 2024. In this episode of Parkland Profile, we'll check out the best parts of February in Parkland School District, with a look at the annual Mr. Parkland Show, Valentine's Day plans, and what Parkland TV was up to this month, as well as a look at the importance of energy conservation. I'm senior producer Eric Wood, and Parkland Profile starts now. February brings a lot of excitement for Parkland students, and nothing is more exciting than Mr. Parkland. As a spoof of Miss America, this annual event showcases the talents, dancing, and memorable personalities of the senior class guys. Over 1,000 people from the Parkland community bought tickets and showed up to this amazing event.
Hi, I am Mrs. Slaughter. I am the choreographer and director for Mr. Parkland. I absolutely love it. I think what this show does and how it brings together, guys from so many different backgrounds, how it introduces, the athletes to, our crew, right, our tech crew. How it introduces some of our musicians and our vocalists to the athletes, people who probably would not have otherwise interacted with each other. Come together and create this really, really, really amazing bond. And it's a 1 month, really crazy commitment, but at the end of that month, the rewards that come from it are just incredible. One of the things that I try to do is create as much new choreography as possible. There's something that I try to challenge the boys a little bit differently each year, put in new skills, new formations, just to make it pop, to make it a little bit more fun. I always use new music. But beyond that, just the guys themselves. We look for talents that are across the board, everything from the really serious to the really funny to the, in between. And that helps to add a different level from year to year as well. My favorite part of Mr. Parkland, there's kind of two. So the night of the show is just always incredible. The energy in the auditorium, I try to express to the guys, most of whom have never been on a stage or don't know what, the atmosphere of a full packed auditorium is like. So trying to express that to them in the days leading up to the show is really tough. But then the night of the show and the screams and the cheers and the phones waving in the air with some of the songs that they're singing or whatever they're doing. That energy and that environment and just seeing, the 4 or 5 weeks of work come together in that way is just truly remarkable. But the other part that I really like is the fact that it does bring together, guys from so many different backgrounds. And when the show is all said and done, they will continue to stop by and they'll talk to me and they'll talk to the other advisors and they talk about how they get together and they still hang out or they talk in their group chat. And I think that in itself, minus the fact that it's a great fundraiser for the senior class, it just creates this bond. So being able to be a part of that and put it together and see that end result is really something special for me.
What's up, guys? It's Dennis Ruben here. I'm your 2024 Mr. Parkland.
My name is Nolan Cohen, and I came in second place in Mr. Parkland.
Hi, my name is Xander Blakely, and I'm the third place winner for Mr. Parkland.
I was so scared. I'm telling you, I was so scared when I think it was our first time. It was practice, and I was just nervous as heck. I don't know why, but it kind of shook it off when it was actually time to perform.
It was awesome. I've played football, and played in front of huge crowds that may have been bigger than that, but it's really, there's nothing comparing to what that was, because just being on stage by yourself for the act in front of all those people, a lot of pressure.
So this being my first time performing on a stage live, it was exhilarating. Slaughter told us we weren't gonna be ready for the audience and what the crowd was gonna sound like, and boy, when we were looking down like this, and we were waiting, and when we popped our heads up on the Everybody Dance Now, looking at that crowd and hearing that cheering, I got the biggest adrenaline rush ever. I think I'm gonna be a junkie for that forever.
I couldn't see anything because I have glasses, so the shades kind of helped it a little bit. All you just see is a black screen and just a bunch of bright lights and everything. But It was phenomenal. I loved it. It was cool. I was nervous though.
For the group acts, like dancing and stuff with all like those guys who I became good friends with, it was just like a adrenaline rush that like there's nothing to compare it to.
My favorite part of Mr. Parkland, I gotta say, was the relationships that I made with all of the guys. I think I've made 19 new friends.
Meeting all the guys.
All the relationships that I made and like all the new bonds that I made with people that I maybe have heard of, maybe I hadn't heard of in some cases, but it was just cool to like really see like that all these guys could be like my new brothers, and it just really, I'm really thankful for that.
Especially that last week when we all had our acts and we saw each other's acts. It was just phenomenal. Everyone was unique in their own way.
Even now, we're still close-knit, all of the guys. We still talk in the group chat. Mr. Parkland is all about the friends I made along the way. To the people that want to do Mr. Parkland for next year,
Just have fun with it, honestly.
Well, I just think that everyone should know that Mr. Parkland is a blast.
do not hesitate. I'm telling you right now, do not hesitate to sign up. Do not hesitate to audition.
The guys in there, they're just gonna make it fun for you. As long as you just express yourself and show a lot of emotion.
Me and Alex, both of us were not going to do it. Like we were really on the edge even when we had our first practice, but then deciding to stick with it and going through that month, just like making all these new relationships and trying something new, 100% worth it. The night was great. Relationships are lasting. It's awesome. Definitely something that everyone should consider doing when they get the chance.
There was a couple kids on that wanted to quit the first day during auditions, and I told them, like, you don't want to do this, like, it is not worth it. And by the end of the show, when we were about to go on stage, they're like, listen, I've had the best time ever. Even just practicing and performing with you guys so far, it's been a blast.
I feel like you just have a wonderful time, even if you win or lose. So I just say be yourself and just have fun with it.
It is probably the most fun you will ever have in your high school experience, and yeah, don't hesitate, just do it, just sign up. Just getting up there and doing it in front of everybody and having the confidence to do that, it takes a lot, and it shows a lot about a person who does something like this.
It's clear that Mr. Parkland was an incredible chance to bring together contestants with very fun and distinct personalities. To show some of that fun, here are the boys' superlatives for one another.
Who's most likely to forget to dance? I think Tate.
Probably Tate Andrade.
Tate. Tate's.
Tate. I think we would both agree that it's probably Tate.
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 Probably Schloke.
I mean, I'll be honest, like, Fred doesn't even know the dance. I'd be surprised if he gets up there and does any of the moves.
Probably Dennis for sure.
It's a no-brainer. It got to be Tate.
Tate, 100%.
Tate.
Tate.
Probably Tate. Tate. Definitely Tate.
That would be Tate.
Tate.
Me.
Would I date my daughter? Probably Luke Smith.
Luke Smith.
Luke.
Luke Smith.
Well, Luke. I like Luke.
You know that Luke Smith, I'll tell you, he's got a way with words.
Ethan Silver. I feel like he'd be a nice, responsible young man.
Ethan seems like a well-mannered man.
Ethan Silver. None of them, except for maybe Ethan Silver.
I would let Ethan date my daughter.
Gonna have to go with Ethan Silver on this one, yeah.
Probably Jack. I think Jack would be a good boyfriend to my daughter.
Probably Xander Blakely.
Definitely Xander Blakely. Like, he's just a stand-up guy, you know?
Alex.
Ye Chancho, he's a great guy. No, he's a musician.
Probably Nolan.
Tate.
So I'm probably Jalen, though.
Most likely to get rejected is Eric Wood.
Eric Wood.
Probably Tate.
Tate.
Probably Tate again.
Tate.
Jalen.
Nolan.
That's Nolan Cohen.
I think Nolan Cohen's most likely to get rejected because, personally, he's just, not for me.
Outside of myself, probably Xander Blakely. I don't think anybody would get with that.
Xander Blakely.
I'm gonna have to take Xander Blakely on that one.
Ethan.
Grant.
Schloke.
Schloke Meta.
Most likely to get rejected. Schloke. No, I'm going with Evan.
Probably Jack Voluntas.
Who's most likely to be famous? Probably Jalen.
Ethan Silver.
Also Ethan, because he basically is famous already.
Ethan Silver.
I'm gonna have to go with Ethan.
I'll go with Ethan.
I would go with Ethan again.
Ethan Earthquake, by far. Everybody knows it.
Eric Wood.
I think probably Xander Blakely's most likely to be famous. He's going to be a hotshot movie director.
Xander Blakely.
I think Xander Blakely's got a long career ahead of him.
Xander Blakely. Most likely to be famous? Diego.
I'm gonna say Chancho, just because the violin in the background right now is beautiful.
Evan Fry being a famous guitar player.
Schloke.
Tate.
Tate. I feel like Tate. Yeah, with his guitar. Yeah, he could definitely.
Dennis.
Who has the most rhythm? Oh, Dennis for sure.
I think Dennis definitely has the most rhythm. He's just smooth with his feet. He's incredible dancer.
Fred.
Definitely Nolan Cohen. So rhythmic.
Probably Nolan Cohen. I mean, he's a rhythmic kind of guy. He's got that rhythm, he's got that jazz. He's smooth like that.
Definitely Ethan.
Me.
Grant.
Evan Fry.
I feel like Xander's great, because Xander's a great dancer.
Xander Blakely.
Jalen.
That's gotta be Jalen.
Oh, Tate, for sure, 100% Tate.
You know, honestly, probably Dennis.
Dennis.
I'm going with Dennis.
Dennis.
Me. It has to be me. I gotta. Like, I'm so smooth. Like, not even bashing anyone else, but I got the most rhythm.
Just 2 weeks after Mr. Parkland is Valentine's Day. Let's take a look at what Parkland students were up to with senior producer Kayla Halle.
I asked Cupid for a map because I kept getting lost in your eyes. We are back in the hallway for another Kayla on the Quad Inside Edition, but if you did not know, today is Valentine's Day. I'm feeling very festive. Now, here's the thing. I think I am the queen of Valentine's Day because I have not had a Valentine for 18 years in a row. So I know everything all about the holiday. So today, we are finding out, do people have Valentines? And if not, would they take me as their Valentine? Let's ask. Hey, do you have a Valentine today?
Yeah.
What are you doing for Valentine's Day?
He's actually right here.
Oh, that's your Valentine?
Yeah, he's actually right here.
Oh, do you approve of that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Luke Smith, do you have a Valentine this year?
I do have Valentine's this year.
What are you doing for Valentine's Day?
Yeah, you know, just a classic. I'm doing that. I'm doing everything.
Oh. Okay. I don't know what the classic is, because, anyways. Moving on. Eric, no, stop following your boyfriend. Leah, do you have a Valentine this year? No. Do you want to be my Valentine? Of course I do. If you were to take someone out for Valentine's Day, what would you do for them?
Get them chocolate and write them a nice card.
Exactly. That's what you have to do. Leah Cantor knows best. All right, move on. Yeah, I won't post this anywhere. Hey, do you have a Valentine this year?
No, I'm lonely.
Oh, if you did have a Valentine, what would you do for them?
I don't know. I would probably get them stuff I don't know, buy them candy and stuff, get them flowers.
Good job. Good answer. All right, let's go. Oh, bye. I love when people say nice things to me, have a good day. I will have a good day. What?
Wait, what are you?
Come here. Get over here. You talk to me now. You gotta talk to me. Do you have a Valentine this year?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Her.
She's over there.
Yeah,
she's walking away from you. I mean, that's. Don't put that on the news. We're putting that on the news. Do you have a Valentine this year?
No.
If you did have a Valentine, what would you do for them?
Nothing.
Really? Maybe there's a reason he doesn't have a Valentine. Sorry, I can't say that. Put that in. Hey, do you have a Valentine this year?
Nah.
If you did, what would you do for them?
Oh, probably nothing really. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, maybe that's why you don't have a Valentine.
Yeah, probably why.
Oh, okay. Do you have a Valentine this year?
No.
I'm sorry. What would you do for your Valentine if you did have one?
I'd buy a flower. A nice,
One singular flower?
Yes.
Okay. Should we ask some people in the studio? Okay. We're gonna make this a thing now. We are now heading into the studio where I live, breathe, and sleep. I never talk to them, but today we're gonna talk to some of them. I don't know who's actually in here right now, but we're gonna ask them some questions. Behind the scenes of the studio. Hey, Quentin, do you have a Valentine this year?
I do, if a guy counts.
Yes, we love everyone. Who's your Valentine?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
It's you.
I have someone. Hey, who's your Valentine?
She's currently in Montreal. She's a moose.
So she's actually not real and he's lying.
She's part moose.
She's not real. He's lying. Jay Greth. Jay Greth gave his wife a chocolate-covered strawberry that I made for Valentine's Day gift. That's not really that good. She did like it because it was made by me. What else did you get her?
I got her Legos that turn into roses.
Didn't your kid make them, though?
That's correct.
Okay. This has been Kayla on the Quad, Inside Edition, Valentine's Day Edition. I hope you've all had a wonderful day, and you singles out there, you matter. Spread love, y'all. I love you all. Please date me.
It seems like most Parkland students are tragically alone this Valentine's Day, but that didn't mean they had to spend all day moping. Instead of date night, they had the opportunity to attend the equally entertaining Performing Arts Club Valentine's Day Blackbox Night.
Hi, my name is Vasily and I'm a junior. My favorite part about Blackbox Night is getting to watch everybody perform and getting to perform myself. It's just a lot of fun. I decided to perform at Blackbox Night because a lot of my friends do it and it was something fun that I got to do with them and show to people. What makes me come back to Blackbox Nights, I just love to see all the other people perform. I love to see my friends perform.
My name is Gabby Gavarati. I'm a senior. My favorite part of Blackbox Night is just getting together with everybody, having a lot of fun, and listening to all my friends sing. Well, I'm an officer, so I have to be here, but I would be here even if I wasn't. I just love it here.
Hi, my name is Leah Cantor and I'm a senior. My favorite part of Blackbox Night is seeing everyone come together and perform and sing songs, and just the environment is so great. I decided to perform at Blackbox Night because I love to sing, and it gave me the chance to sing like musical theater songs that I wouldn't really sing somewhere else. I come back to Blackbox Night because everyone's so supportive and it's so much fun to just sing, and the environment is so chill and everyone's so supportive and loving.
My name is Kate Atia and I'm a junior. My favorite part about Blackbox Night is being able to see people who I don't usually get to see perform, that are in Pack Club, get out there and put their best towards the performance. It's really a good time. I decided to perform because me and my friend Angie, we don't really have a lot of chances to sing together because we're in different choruses like during the school day, so it was fun being able to work on a song with her. I always have such a good time with my friends, and I always get excited to see what people prepare for the next Blackbox Night. It's always something different.
After all of that excitement, Parkland TV had some of their own fun this month, with a test run in preparation for the Crazy Eights competition we'll be doing next month. In Crazy Eights, we are given a prompt and we have 8 hours to film, write, and edit an 8-minute news magazine show. And our run-through was about the same, but with a little more Pennsylvania flair.
Here at Parkland High School, our Parkland family comes first.
Today, we'll take a look into our World Language Week celebration, a basketball player's record-breaking achievement, and the ever-growing artist community here at the high school.
Good morning, STN. Today is Thursday, February 29th, 2024. I'm Kayla Hille.
And I'm Eric Wood. Welcome to this special STN edition of Parkland Profile.
In order to foster a diverse Parkland family, teachers and students work together to celebrate all heritages and backgrounds.
Last week, Parkland High School celebrated World Language Week. Here's Brooke Miller with the story.
One of Parkland's favorite ways to connect with student bodies' different cultures is World Language Week. Our language teachers have been working nonstop this year to put together exciting activities to honor Parkland's diverse family.
Esto es muy raro. No me gusta para nada, pero ustedes escucharon.
I believe today to be an educated global citizen is very important to a student's education, and we use this week for many reasons. One of them is to promote global awareness, acceptance, language learning, and diversity. And I like to open it up to the whole school so everybody has a lot of fun with the activities.
I think World Language Week is important because it celebrates all the diversity that we have in this school and this community.
Parkland's language students get a change of pace during World Language Week with the opportunity to create all types of art to highlight the diversity of the school, and teachers believe this experience is crucial in expanding their horizons.
It gives them a platform to celebrate their own heritage and also to learn about other countries of the world.
Students who might come from different cultures, they get to share a bit of their background and maybe get to know other students who also have that, or learn something new, teach other people.
During World Language Week, Parkland students and staff connect through their individual cultures to create a close-knit community and consequently honor our connections and family. For Parkland TV, I'm Brooke Miller.
Thanks, Brooke. While Long Beach and Allentown are two very different places, there's one thing that unites us both.
That's right, some very windy days. Now over to Jordan Tsunami Silver with the weather report.
Good morning, Allentown. This is weatherman Jordan Tsunami Silver here with today's forecast. This morning, we're seeing partly cloudy skies with a high 40 degrees and a low of 24. Don't expect any rain today, but you should expect to see high winds around 14 miles per hour. From last night's extremely high winds of over 20 miles per hour have caused some severe power outages for Parkland families. Make sure to stay safe with your loved ones and check with your bosses and teachers for updates on what they're trying to do to keep you safe. Yesterday's winds were higher compared to our usual wind speeds of around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, you should expect no rain and light winds around 5 miles per hour. The rest of the week is looking about the same. Be sure to grab an umbrella for Saturday because it will have an 80% chance of rain. Signing off for now, I'm Jordan Tsunami Silver. Back to you, Kayla and Eric.
Thanks, Jordan. Don't blow away out there. Speaking of blowing us all away, boys basketball player Nick Koval reached over 2,000 career points.
Now here's Bryn Harrison with how the Parkland family helped him achieve this record.
Within the past week, Division I basketball commit Nick Koval has hit a school record high of 2,000 total career points. However, he couldn't have accomplished this without the support of his family, coaches, and teammates on and off the court.
Nick wasn't the first to find a love of basketball in the Koval family.
Both of Nick's sisters played here. His older sister played in college also. His middle sister didn't play in college. She was a field hockey player. Now Nick's going to play in college. So it is our life at the Koval household.
The team dynamic outside of basketball has led to success on the court.
We're really close on the court and off the court. We hang out with each other all the time. And we have a lot of fun in the locker room and during practice. So yeah, we get along really well, and I think it helps us a lot.
Their chemistry on the court is fantastic. And again, they're all great friends, and they root for each other.
The Trojan Pack gives confidence and motivation to the athletic teams at Parkland.
Especially with the basketball team this year, especially if it's like clutch free throws or some defense chance, we could really get loud, and it really throws off the other team. I think so, yeah.
Nick Koval's positive effect on the boys basketball team can be seen throughout the Parkland community, and it will have a lasting impact on those who consider themselves a part of his Parkland family. I'm Bryn Harrison, signing off.
Thanks, Bryn. Up next, a quick word from the school store.
When we return, we'll take a look with Caleb Diaz at the recent National Art Honor Society inductions and how Parkland is welcoming artists into the family.
Are you in need of affordable snacks? Perhaps you'd like a Gatorade, chips, cookies, or much more. You, with the ice cream, are you happy? Yeah! Whatever, and I mean whatever you want, we have. Paired with our unmatched customer service, we're equipped to help you with any purchase, even a hat. We promise you won't regret taking a visit.
Come down to the school store. Yeah!
Parkland School Store is not responsible for any injuries related to or concerning said products. Consumption of frozen yogurt may lead to brain freezes and a sweet tooth. Please see a doctor if symptoms persist.
Here at PHS, our Parkland family takes pride in the arts department. National Art Honor Society is a special privilege for the blossoming artists in our school to show off their work. Today, we're talking to a respected art teacher and co-advisor of NAHS.
The most rewarding part of being an advisor is watching all of our students grow and foster their own relationships with art and also foster their own relationships with each other and within their community spaces. We do a lot of community-based things such as murals, gallery building, and also providing opportunities for middle school students to come up as well. So watching our students grow in not only their high school foundations, but also helping them get to the further steps that they need to go into an after high school program such as college. It's incredibly rewarding to see them build those up.
Thanks, Ms. Chua. Next up, we wanted to talk to one of the students of NAHS to talk about what they personally thought of the program.
Hi, I'm Riley McMenemy, and I'm Vice President of NAHS, and I make digital art, and I also do mixed media stuff, so with oil paint and acrylic and drawing. My favorite part of the NAHS inductions was seeing everybody come up and get their certificates and their pins. Everyone was super excited and had like these smiles on their faces, and it just made me so happy. People should get involved in art because it allows you to express yourself and to talk about things that may be difficult to like actually talk about. And it's just a wonderful art form.
I'm news correspondent Caleb Diaz. Now back to Kayla and Eric.
Thanks, Caleb. That art looks absolutely fantastic, and we hope you've had a fantastic time this morning. Signing off from Allentown, Pennsylvania, I'm Kayla Hillay.
And I'm Eric Wood. Have a great day, STM. With all those lights, camera batteries, and other equipment we used that day, we sure used up a lot of energy. It's important to pay attention to this usage and make sure to conserve as much as you can. Here's a short PSA with some more information.
In today's society, we use electricity in almost everything that we do. Our lights, computers, phones, microwaves, and all of the other electronics we use daily run using electricity. In our day-to-day use of all of these power-draining items, we may be burning more electricity than we realize, and maybe even more than we can afford to. According to the Energy Information Administration of the United States, only 22% of our energy comes from renewable resources, and if we continue at the rate we're going, we may just run out. Did you know the EIA says that we don't have enough natural gas to power the United States for the next century? What do we do when we run out? Well, if we can change our outlook on electricity by taking action like turning off light switches and unplugging electronics you aren't using, you can lessen your usage and protect our natural resources for the future to come.
That's all for tonight's episode of Parkland Profile. Tune in next month for more. Signing off, I'm your host, Eric Wood. Have a great evening, Parkland.